All right, everybody, welcome. Welcome to How to University. And as you guys can see, we are going to talk about how to create a Kindle book cover using Canva. All right. So some of you may not be using Canva. You might be using other systems or software or browser based design tools. And that's okay. But I'm gonna show you guys with Canva, and you might be able to do similar things or the exact same thing with whatever you're using. So again, this is how to create your Kindle book cover using Canva. All right. And for those who are making their Kindle books and they want to upload their Kindle books and their covers to KDP on Amazon. All right. So with that being said, ladies and gents, grab your drinks, grab your snacks. As always, this is a casual learning environment where you're able to learn very easily. And with that being said, class is officially in session. Welcome to HTU. Let's get it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to How to University. All right, class is officially in session. And before we get started here, I want to tell you guys about a live virtual seminar that I'll be conducting starting March 24th at 7 p.m. All right, there you go. The live virtual seminar, How to University's live virtual seminar. I'm going to be teaching 3 things on that day, which is how to figure out which goal or idea to start first. A lot of you have different goals and different ideas, and then you feel like you want to pursue all of them, or you feel like your ideas, all of them are good, and but you get stuck when it comes to deciding which one you want to go with first because you feel like they're all good. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy way on how to figure out which one to start first, second, third, fourth, so on and so forth. All right, it's a pretty fun way to do it, and it's super easy to do. I'll be showing you that. Also, for all your book writers, there's a lot of people want to write books, and that's why we're going to be doing this video today on how to design your Kindle book cover. And so I'm going to be showing you guys how to translate your physical books and or Kindle books into various languages. That way you can expand your reach and potentially make more money from it. All right. And lastly, and it's not in any particular order, I don't know which one I'll start with, but lastly, you have how to embed your YouTube live streams to your website and prevent sharing. Now, there's been a lot of people, I'm using StreamYard now to go live, and there's a lot of people who have made requests with StreamYard to be able to go live, but not have to link their live up with YouTube or Facebook or whatever. They want to have where they have an exclusive StreamYard link so they can embed that link onto their website exclusively. And I think the reason might be, or at least one of the reasons could possibly be that people might want to do seminars themselves and they want to just put that link, that StreamYard link into the website and not have it be a YouTube link. And so with YouTube, you can embed the YouTube link in, you can set up your live streams with StreamYard to YouTube, and then you can embed the YouTube into your website. But the problem could come in where people will either click on the share button or the copy link button, whichever shows up, and it'll just take them back to the video, or they can take that and share it or maybe send the link to somebody or share it to somebody else, and then other people can get it, especially if they plan on monetizing their videos to from their website. So the short of it is I figured out a way to be able to take your YouTube video. You're going to go live on YouTube and embed that YouTube video on your website and make it very difficult for people to be able to hit the share button and either share it out to somebody else or whatever. So I figured out a way to do it, been playing around with it, and I figured out a way to do it. YouTube used to allow YouTube used to have a function or feature, I think, to where you can shut off the share button, even though you embed the video somewhere else. But I guess they discontinued that, and it's probably because they want people to constantly go to YouTube. But like I said, I figured out a way to make it pretty hard for people to click on anything, and it takes them back to see the video on YouTube. Instead, you'll be able to just keep it on your website, and that also can help potentially people who want to do seminars or live events and maybe want to charge for it. They can have people come to their website now and nobody will be able to click on anything, or I say it'll be very difficult. All right. So attend that. Let me pull this up real quick before we get started here. Just want to give you a little bit more detail to this. All right. Let me bring this in. Okay, so there you go. This is the live virtual seminar. All right. And it's a pay what you want seminar. You can put in over here, you can put in zero for $0 all the way up to $7. So $7 being the highest amount you can go ahead and pay. You can put in $1, $2, $3, $4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Or zero. And then you just click I want this and you'll be taken directly to the actual event page. And if it's not, it's on March 24th, 7 p.m. And if it's not on March 24th, by the time you purchase this, then you'll just see the event page and you'll see a countdown timer and like a thumbnail of the video. All right. Of the live stream, I should say. And so this is a pay what you want. Again, you could put in $0 or you can go up to 7. So again, you can come here to this page and the link will be in the description. If you guys are interested in attending, the link will be in the description. It'll take you to this page here. All right. And then you can read down some more details about the live event, the live virtual seminar. And you can put in, again, you can put in 0 and then you can click on I want this, or you can put in $1. I want this, $2. I want this, so on and so forth. Once you pay, it'll take you directly to the page. Okay. And you can just hold on to that page, keep it on your it's also be available on your mobile, or if you're going to be looking at it from your laptop, you can do so as well. And also you'll be getting an email the moment that you pay your purchase, and it will give you a password to get in on the page. Because actually I left that out. You will, once you pay and it'll take you to the page, all right, it'll ask for a password. Check your email because your email will have the password to get in. Do not share the password with anyone, if you will. All right. And once you get in, you'll be able to see the live seminar. All right. I think either the day before or a few hours before the seminar, you should also be receiving the password again in case you misplace it. And you also be able to, you'll be able to click a button in case you remove the page off your computer. You'll be able to click the button and bring you back to that page, to the live stream. All right. So that's what we have coming up. And with that being said, let's get started here. All right. Let's get started. All right. So what I'm going to be using today is Canva to create your Kindle book cover. All right. So this is gonna be different. I don't need to share any audio. There you go. This will be different if you're gonna be making a book cover for your paperback book. So this has nothing to do with your paperback books. This is all Kindle. All right. There's a different way to make book covers for your paperback books. And maybe we'll do that in another tutorial, or maybe we'll do it in a live event. All right. But this is strictly for Kindle book covers. Okay. So let's see if we can. There we go. Matter of fact, I'm going to go all the way out so you guys can see. And so let's get started. All right. So for some who don't have an account, if you sign up, you can have a free account. It's all free, always. As far as I know, it's free, and it's not no trial run, but they do have paid versions which will give you some extra features. But the free one is very good regardless. All right. And so for some of you might have your account and haven't created any designs, you won't see anything like you see. I have a lot of designs. Things I've been designed for a lot of different purposes here. All right. And so I'll have a lot of designs. Yours will be blank, and you'll just see this top row here. All right. Of different choices. So what you want to do is in this little search box here is type in book cover. And I already typed it before, but I'm gonna go ahead and type it again. All right. Type book cover, hit enter. Oh no, don't even hit enter. Here's your choice here. Your book cover choice, you want to pick this right here where it says book cover, and it has 1410 by 2250 pixels. All right. Or there's another thing you can do. See the 1410 by 2250 pixels. That's the easy way to choose it. Or you can come up here and hit create design, right? And put down here it says custom size. You can do the same thing. You can put in the same measurements. All right. So that's another way just to do it. You can put in the 1410 by 2250, and the same look will come up. All right. But right here, we're just going to go ahead and hit book cover. And book cover should show up here shortly. All right. There we go. So this is what you'll see on your page right here. Now, you will see a variety of different templates of book covers, right? I'm just going to scroll down here a little bit so you guys can see that you have all these choices. Now, some of them are, as you see, it says pro. You won't be able to use those if you don't have a paid plan. All right. Some of them that you hover over with your cursor, if it doesn't pop up like pro, or I think it was something else, but it doesn't pop up with pro, you can actually use those. All right. So for those who aren't, or feel like they're not a creative or as creative, and they can't come up with an original design, you can choose any one of these. All right. Scroll down and look at the covers that are available. Make sure they don't have, when you hover over them, they don't say pro. And you can just scroll down and look, see which one you like. And for example, I'm looking at this Medusa thing here. It's crazy. All right. Just scrolling down, seeing which one I like. All right. And I'm going to show you, even if you don't feel like you're creative, I'm still going to show you how you can come up with your own original design as well, if you decide to choose. So for example, right now, I'm going to pick one that's already a template. All right. What is this here? I'm going to pick one that's a template. And I'm going to pick this one, for example. All right. And what's going to happen is this is going to pop up. Okay. So these are for folks who feel like they're not as creative. All right. So for example, now you have this here. You still can make it your own because you can change things on here. So for instance, you have the title, right? You can click on that and you can change the title. I'm just going to change the title to my book. All right. So there you go. And then you have this right here. You can change this or you can just leave it blank, right? See? Or you can put your name in, right? Let me see if I hit enter. Okay, let me go back real quick. There you go. And so you could put your name in, my book by me. Okay. You can also change, you could change, well, it says written by down here, but you can also change that and put your name in. All right. So you can still make these things your own. You can change the design color. So you have this little, it's like a faded blue, faded navy blue, right? You can change, you click on that and you can change the color of it. Okay. Just for sake of tutorial, we're just going to click on that. And so you can change that to change the colors up. Also, you can change this orange color here to whatever you want. Now, you can use the colors that are out here as you see on the side, right? Oh, hold on here. You guys do not see this. And I want you guys to be able to see this. Hold on. My apologies. Let me see if I can figure out something here. All right. You guys cannot see what I'm showing you. All right, there we go. My apologies, ladies and gents. So let me go back real quick. All right. Let me pull this up. My apologies. So once you pick that, once you choose which design that's pre-made, it'll pop up on your screen, all right, like this. Okay. I gotta remember with StreamYard, I might have to send them a feature request regarding sharing these pages because they don't pop up. I have to always go out and come back in with another page. So might be something they have to tweak. But anyway, when you pick for those who feel like they're not creative and you pick a template, you can design the template to be however you want it to be. Okay. So as for example here, you have this book here. And like I mentioned earlier, you can change the title. All right. You don't have to use the words that they have. You can change it. So as you see right there, I put in my book, right? And so now I change the title on it. Also, I might want to change this text right here. My book, the best yet. That might be the subtitle, right? And then down here, you can, instead of having whatever name is here, you can go ahead and put your name in, written by, and put in your name, right? And then if somebody else edited your book, I'll leave that like it is. You could put in that or you can remove it altogether. So let's do that. All right. So I have removed that and just have my book, the best yet, written by me. So you can use a template if you feel like you're not creative enough and you can just change the template. All right. And remember what I was saying about you won't be allowed to play. You can actually pick the pro ones, but they have like a filter or something on it. So when you print it out, it's gonna show lines on it. So unless you don't have a pro plan, pick any of the free template that you like. Okay. And so this is just an example. I'm gonna go ahead and change the color of this right here real quick. All right. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. When it comes to changing the color design, you could choose from any of these choices here, the default colors. You can, a lot of times when you pick, you have something a photo or something already on your page, it'll give similar colors related to that. And you could choose those. And you might have some brand colors you already have. You might want to choose those. Or you can go to this plus sign here, right? It says add a new color. You click on that, and you can go ahead and move this up and down. And as you see me doing that, you see the book, that a particular design changing colors, right? Excuse me. You see that changing? And so you can change the colors. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to move this thing up a little bit and put it into a little deeper green, a little bit darker. There we go. So I changed that color. So you guys can do the same thing. I'm going to change this orange color as well. I'm going to go ahead and choose one of these other choices already here for example purposes. Also, what you can also do, I'm not going to do it, but what you can also do is this picture here of this building, you can actually slide in another picture. All right. So if you had another picture that you wanted to get, which you would go on the side and click on your uploads and whatever pictures you do have, right? You see that? Then you can take a picture and slide it in, and it'll replace the picture of this building. But like I said, I'm not gonna fool with that right now. Okay, so there you go. So now you have your book cover here. And then what you would do is, let me remove this here real quick. Just get that out the way there. And then what you will do, once you are comfortable with your design, you just go ahead and click your download, and PDF might pop up. You just go ahead and hit that drop down arrow, and you want to choose PNG or JPEG. I think Kindle allows for either one. I'm just going to click on PNG. That's what I normally choose. And then you would click download. I'm not going to download it, but you can click download. Then once you go to your KDP and you start filling in all the information you need to create your book, and then eventually it's going to ask you for your book cover. And what you'll do, because you already downloaded it, you have your book cover on your computer, you just go ahead and there's a button you can click, I think on KDP, that says upload or something to that effect, or file upload. And you just go ahead and look for this particular cover, or in this case, I would look for this particular cover that I downloaded, and I would click on it, and then it will upload to Amazon KDP. And then there you have it. That will be the book cover that when people look for your book, they will see this. Or if this was a book I created, people will see this book right here, this book cover. All right, that's what they would see on Amazon. And that's pretty much it when it comes to making book covers. Now, I did say I'm gonna show you how you can, even if you feel like you're not a creative person and you can't design an original book cover, you can always try. And so what you would do is you go ahead and click. Let me make sure. Let me go back because you guys do not see that. All right. Like I mentioned, for those who feel like they're not creative, all right, you feel like you're not creative, you can always make the attempt, play around with it if you like. If not, you can always use picking the templates that are available for you and just change the designs, the colors, the words, stuff like that. All right. You just got to find one that you like. All right. But let me just pull this up here. Okay. But if you want to try to design your own thing, pull up that page here. You can design your own book cover if you like. All right. So you would choose, instead of picking one of the pre-made templates, right? Instead of choosing any of these, you would just go ahead and click create a blank book cover. But before you do that, you can look over here on the side, right? Oh, matter of fact, scratch that. That has something to do with the book cover templates. So let's talk about that real quick, and then we'll go on creating your own real fast. So if you don't like if let's say you feel like you're not creative, you want to choose one of these templates, but you still hadn't you scroll down some and you still didn't see anything that you like, you can always go over here to the side, all right, where it says filters, and you can filter out the particular cover you think you might want to create or choose. All right, so you have these choices of style, you have a theme, you scroll down here, and the price, of course, if you're not don't have a pro account, you just click free. But I won't even fool with the price part, leave that alone. Just be concerned with your themes and the style. So you can hit these boxes, right? And then you can hit view more and it'll give you some more choices on the style. The same thing with theme. You can kind of scroll down. You can hit view more. Let's do that real quick just so I can show you. And it'll give you some more themes. So depending on what type of book you create, let's say you was thinking about creating a cookbook, right? You would go on and click that, right? And then what will happen is the Canva will start calculating and put up some cookbook designs, right? And there you go. You're going to have some free and some paid cookbook designs. Of course, if you got the free account, you just choose the free one. Figure I like this one right here. It's a cool design. So if I was making a cookbook, I would click that. And what I'll do is I just change the wording on these things and I might leave the picture as is, or I might drag in another picture of some food. And I might change the white background of this little square to maybe another color, and then change the letters to a different color to kind of match with the background. All right, so you can do that. Okay, same thing with the style of the book. Let's go back to the cookbook and then pick a style real quick. So I'm going to pick a cookbook. All right, and it's going to calculate, and I'm going to click simple. Let's just see what happens. All right, and so there you go. Now you have some simple cookbook designs, and you can kind of choose from that. It might not be a lot of them. This might be that's all that's available. But if you want to be able to choose from a variety of them, you can leave the style, all the styles blank, and then you'll be able to get more choices of cookbook designs or whatever designs you choose. All right. So here we go. See, there's way more designs you can start looking through. Again, some are paid. The paid ones are the ones that you can choose, but you have to pay for it, whatever they charge. I don't know if it's $1, $5, or whatever. The pro ones that say pro, you have to have that pro account. But the ones that have paid, I believe you can use them, but you got to pay for them right then and there for that particular design. Okay. So that's how you would do it if you feel like you're not creative and you just want to use a particular design that you like, and you just can change the words, the background, the colors, so on and so forth. All right. So real quick, now, even if you feel like you're not a creative person, you can still play around, try, attempt to create your own design. And we're going to do that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and click this, create a blank book cover, right? Do that. And let me just pull up that page real quick so y'all can see that page. Alrighty. As it pulls itself up. Okay. Okay. It's taking this little time there to pull up. And so you have a blank page, right? There's your blank book cover page. Okay, so you can do things with it. You can click on that. It's taking its time to populate everything. So let's wait on that. Okay, there we go. So you can click on the book cover and you can change the color of it. Let's say you don't want it to be white, right? So you click in here, then the borders will highlight, and then you go right over here and choose your color. And of course, you have the default colors, and you can create your own color by hitting the plus sign if you like. And you might have brand colors that you want to use. Then, if that's the case, you can choose from that. But this time, I'm gonna choose from a default color. I'm gonna choose this what it has, cobalt blue. All right. So now that's the starting of my book cover right there. Now you can go ahead and choose some text. and you can be simple with it. You have add a heading. Hold on, let me make sure it's showing. There we go. So you have add heading, add a subheading, or add a little bit of body text. So I'm going to add a heading. So I'm going to click that. And again, I'm just going to choose my book, and that's the title of my book. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and move it up some. Okay. Now you can get a little bit fancier with some elements. You see up here, you got elements. I'll click elements. Just be a little bit fancier, not super, super fancy. All right. Again, these are for those folks who feel like they're not really that creative. You can still do some simple things. Now I'm taking this, I use the square, right? And I'm just going to put it over this right here, over my book. Okay. And I'm just going to shrink it down a little bit by pulling out the corners, the centers, and you guys can see that where you have these right here, right? You can bring it in or bring it out. And right now, the word my book is behind this rectangle that I created. So what I want to do is click, the rectangle is already highlighted. So I'm just going to go to position. And all right, I think it's backward. All right, I'm gonna put it backwards. There you go. So book cover, the word my book is in front. Now I'm gonna change the color of that so it can stand out a little bit more. I'm just gonna go ahead and use red so you guys can see for demonstration purposes. So there you go. And then I can use some more text here and just put like who the author is. And I'll use either the subheading or add a little bit of body. I'm just going to use that. And do this. All right. So there you go. So you can actually create your own book covers if you like. And of course, I can get real fancy with it, but this is just giving you guys some baby steps a little at a time. So I'm not going to go into super detail, but there's some things you can do. You can change, you can put some other word designs. As you see, I clicked glow and then that popped up on the screen. All right. So you have some choices of words that you can use some of these down here and make that part of your title. All right. Instead. Okay. So you can create your own book cover. You just got to be, think a little bit more creative. You have some tools you can use. And again, like I said, if worst comes to worst and you feel like, I don't like the way that looks, then you can always, from the beginning, just choose a template that's already available for you. Okay. So hopefully that will help you guys out in regards to creating your Kindle book cover. All right. And yeah, that should help you guys out. If you have any questions, feel free to leave the comments below. All right. And I read the comments very often, as you guys might already know and see. I respond back to comments and questions. So leave your comments, questions below. Also, be sure to at least check out the seminar, see if it's something for you. All right. The link will be in the description for the seminar. So go check it out. See what you think. And you might feel like you want to get in on that. All right. There you have it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for coming in, man. Let me know if you learned something from this. And for now, you know what it is. Class is officially dismissed. All right. So I thank you guys for coming in to How to University. Be sure to check back with us again for another free class. And remember to check out the seminar. All right. You might know some friends or family that might be interested in this. Direct them to that link and have them come and attend the seminar. All right. Class is officially dismissed. Take care. We'll see you again on How to University. Peace.